Hello and welcome to today's English lesson. In today's lesson, we're looking at words and expressions we use in English when we talk about celebrations. Let's go to the intro. Now, as I said, today's lesson is looking at words and expressions we use to talk about celebrations. Of course, we're coming up to a time of the year when a lot of you will be celebrating. You will be having work celebrations, family celebrations. You will be celebrating a special time of the year. And even if it's not your special time of the year for celebrations, these words can come in handy to help you improve your English vocabulary skills. Now we're going to look at some of the main verbs that we use. So we can celebrate, you can host a celebration, you can throw a celebration, you can hold a celebration, and you can have a celebration. Yesterday we had a celebration at work because somebody was leaving the company. So we had a celebration, or we held a celebration, or we threw a celebration yesterday at work. Now, in order to celebrate, people can do different things. For example, you can party, okay? You can party, or you can have a party to celebrate. You can go clubbing with your friends if you want to celebrate New Year's Eve. Maybe you go clubbing with your friends. You go to a nightclub, you go clubbing. Maybe you go out for a drink, or you go out for a meal to celebrate something. Maybe an anniversary, a birthday. You go out for a drink or a meal. Or you can wine and dine, okay? You can wine and dine. Now, there's a lot of different ways to celebrate. For example, you can have a ball. You can have a school ball or some other type of ball. Normally, it's a formal occasion where you dance and have dinner. That's called a ball. You could have a fair. You could have a festival, maybe some type of music festival to celebrate, or some other type of celebration that involves a festival. You can have a banquet. A banquet normally is a big meal for many people. A banquet, you can celebrate with a banquet. You can have a gathering of people where friends of yours get together for a gathering. Also, you can call that a get-together. A little bit more informal this term, a get-together. We had a get-together on the weekend. You can have a send-off for somebody who is leaving. Maybe a friend of yours or a work colleague or a school colleague is leaving. You have a send-off celebration. You can have a housewarming celebration. Now, a housewarming celebration is common when you move into a new house. You can have a housewarming celebration, or you can have a fundraiser where you try to raise money for a specific cause, and you celebrate by having a fundraiser. Now, some of the informal words for a celebration. You can call it a piss-up, a piss-up. A piss-up is an informal celebration where normally you get quite drunk. There's a lot of alcohol involved, a piss-up, or a booze-up. Booze is another word for alcohol. Piss is a word for alcohol as well. So a piss-up or a booze-up. You can have a do, you can have a formal do or an informal do, also another word for celebration. You can have a shindig. It's an informal word. It's not used all that often nowadays, but you can have a shindig, or you can have a bash, okay? Another informal word. So a lot of these words here are informal. Piss up, booze up, do, shindig, and bash. Informal words for celebrations or parties, let's say. Now, some of these expressions or idioms that we can use when we talk about celebrations. So you can let your hair down. You can let your hair down. When you let your hair down, you relax. You celebrate freely, okay? You let your hair down. You have a whale of a time. A whale of a time is a very good time. You have a fantastic time at the celebration. You can have the time of your life. the time of your life. Again, you have a fantastic time at the celebration. You can have a ball, okay? You can have a ball. Not related to the ball that I mentioned before, but if you have a ball, it just means that you have a great time. You have a ball. Did you enjoy the party yesterday? Absolutely. I had a ball. You can have a night on the town. You have a night on the town where you go into the center of the city or to an area where there's a lot of pubs and restaurants and bars, etc. You can have a night on the tiles, again, where you go out to various places. You have a night out of your home in the center of the city on the tiles. You can go on a bender. To go on a bender means that the party or the celebration goes on for a long time and perhaps you get very, very drunk. You go on a bender, okay? Maybe you can go on a 2 or a 3-day bender according to your abilities when it comes to celebrating. And you can also paint the town red, again, where you go out into the city, into the town, and you paint the town red. You have a great time celebrating with your friends, with your relatives, with your colleagues. You paint the town red. So all of these words and expressions we can use when we talk about celebrations in English. Now, thank you very much for watching the lesson. Questions or comments, please leave them in the section below. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Remember to share the video, please, with your friends. If your friends are learning English, please share this video with them. I'll see you in the next English video lesson. Have a good day. Bye.